Hello and welcome to the Happiness Project. My name is Bjorn Rich and today I'm here with Claudia Valegia, Professor of Anthropology at Yale University.
I'm a doula.
Really? So the ministry is next to the nativity.
Naturally.
Kentucky's Bourbon, just to play with the whole scene. Women in birthing position. Ministry. Several figurines.
Another one here.
Another one there that is a more lighthearted.
You have a letter from the White House.
Yeah, that's when I had the fortune of shaking President Obama's hand because I got an award. And he's so handsome. Yeah, that to the point that I was shaking his hand with all my my speech prepared, saying, "I am an anthropologist like your mother." And he looked into my eyes, and I went like, and I couldn't say a thing. So yeah, he's very handsome.
What did he smell like?
Powerful. Earlier types of contraception you will be very interested in knowing, including crocodile dung, sponges, and all kinds of herbs introduced in the vagina.
What was it, crocodile?
Crocodile dung, like poop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so inserted in the vagina.
I bet the men were like, it doesn't feel the same.
Exactly.
How far do you think human happiness goes back? I mean, does it trace back to Pharrell's Happy or does it go back even further?
Okay.
You know, it's like the song is like, because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Yes.
Because I'm happy, clap along. Like happiness is the truth.
Can I clap now? The first thought that I have was to look at our closest non-human primate relatives, like chimps and bonobos. Are they happy? Sometimes they seem to be happy. Yeah, a dog can be happy too. Yeah. So I think happiness evolved a long time ago. I don't know if lizards
Clap
are
along
happier.
if you feel. I mean, you say that primates have happiness. It seems like often they're not very happy. It seems like, you know, they're climbing metropolises and saving women from buildings. They don't always have the vibe of joy.
Have you spent times with bonobos?
Regrettably, I have not.
Well, I highly recommend.
You said they're relatives of humans. What does that mean? Would they get invited to the bat mitzvah, or is it more of like we see you on Facebook and we don't talk?
They are like third cousins.
Okay. They're not getting invited to my wedding, that's for sure.
Okay. We have a common ancestor some way.
Yeah.
Back in the past.
Are they cousins close enough that it'd be sort of weird to date?
Would I date a bonobo? I don't think so. And yeah, you could date, but nothing will come out.
Sounds like my dating history. All right.
Their wellness routine includes a lot of social interactions and particularly grooming.
Grooming. Is that sort of where like an older bonobo will identify like a younger bonobo with promise and tell it maybe like it can be a star, only to, you know, later treat it poorly?
If the younger bonobo groomed the older bonobo will remember that.
Wow. Do we think there might one day be a reckoning for all of the grooming in these species, or is it something that's going to take time, like a Me Too movement?
There will be, I think there will be primatologists interested in that kind of question. I don't know whether we can go that far as to call it revolutionary movements.
They don't have an Alyssa Milano yet, I suppose. Are primates out there getting ghosted, or what are the dynamics at play?
Some guys get all the fun, and others remain in the periphery and never get to reproduce.
Sort of like the incels of the primate
Exactly,
community.
those are the incels.
Is there an equivalent to 4chan, where the incels hang out online?
I am not sure about that.
Reddit?
No.
YouTube?
No. They do not use that kind of technology.
Well, it's probably good because it's not good when such communities are fostered among incels. It can breed radicalism.
I have to agree with that.
What is the sort of equivalent of primate Tinder? Is there sort of a dynamic that's parallel?
I don't think so, because everything is very much in the open.
Yeah.
So, and you see what's out there. You don't have to
Yeah.
flip pages or anything.
Well, I get it because Tinder is not very fun. I see why they would want to avoid that. You study the biodemography of aging. Do you have any skincare tips?
As you can see, I don't. It's interesting because I go to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist always tells me, "Oh, you should you need some Botox in your forehead," and I say, "No, I don't." And this is something I learned from my friends, the indigenous people. They look beautiful, and they are very wrinkled.
No Botox?
No Botox.
Just a little bit of filler, perhaps?
No fillers.
No nose jobs?
No nose jobs.
Buccal fat removal?
I told them about the vampire facials.
Yes.
But they laughed.
They laughed at that.
They laughed at that.
Uncomfortable
Yeah,
to see that sort of cultural disrespect.
No, I don't see it as disrespect. I see it as we are the dumb ones that are doing all these ridiculous things.
Yeah. Betty, cancel my Botox. So like less industrialized countries are less likely to have like MyFitnessPal.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for how to build confidence?
Just be yourself. Be aware of what the other people do. Okay. For example, balance. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm embarrassed, but I'm fine. Continue.
For example, don't be embarrassed in these situations. If you want to have a presence in the field, don't be embarrassed because it's a total natural thing to lose balance.
Thanks. I was in Atticus Coffee and I saw a woman type on her Instagram story, excited to announce, and then she deleted it and wrote, excited to say. This is what the patriarchy does to women. You've said that some of the societies you study are matriarchal. How would one start that?
Going out on a limb, I would recommend fertilization, like artificial elimination of guys.
Artificial insemination.
Yeah, you are artificially inseminated and selecting the sperm for to conceive females.
How do we get men to donate their sperm?
Very easy. That's very easy to do. You just provide a couple of exciting images. They go for it.
Is there anything else you'd recommend for someone who's trying to bring together a cohort of women? I mean, ideally this would be somewhere profitable, somewhere where people share their resources, like a commune. One leader, maybe someone else we'd find. Mission-driven organization somewhere in probably rural Oregon.
Here at Yale, or?
Well, it might start at Yale, but it would probably migrate to somewhere where there's a little bit less surveillance because it's a very populous area. But yeah, like more rural agrarian community that one is trying to start.
Actually, it's an attractive perspective, right? Start your all women, powerful community.
Sounds like you might be interested in joining.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would do it.